But remember, we have to overtake China for sure in everything. Blackwater said to pursue bribes to Iraq after 17 died. Top executives at Blackwater Worldwide authorized secret payments of about $1 million to Iraqi officials that were intended to silence their criticism about by their support after a September 2007 episode in which Blackwater security guards fatally shot 17 Iraqi civilians in Baghdad, according to former company officials. Blackwater approved the cash payments in December 2007. The official said as protests over the deadly shootings in Nisour Square stoked long-simmering anger inside Iraq about reckless practices by the security company's employees. American and Iraqi investigators have already concluded that the shootings were unjustified. Top Iraqi officials were calling for Blackwater's ouster from the country, and company officials feared that Blackwater might be refused an operating license. It would need to retain its contracts with the State Department and private clients worth hundreds of millions of dollars annually. Car bomb adds to toll in northwest Pakistan. The third bomb in 3 days went off in a crowded intersection in a town in northwestern Pakistan on Tuesday, killing at least 34 civilians and offering a grim marker of the mounting violence around the northwestern Pakistani city of Peshawar. The car bomb rocked a congested market in the town of Charsada, a short distance from Peshawar. Just shopkeepers and vendors were about to close their business, and a large number of commuters were waiting at a nearby taxi stand. The blast damaged shops, vehicles, and electricity cables, causing power failures in the area that hampered rescue work. About 100 people were wounded, some seriously. It's official. There is water on the moon, and a significant amount too. Members of NASA's recent moon crash mission LCROSS announced recently. In October, NASA crashed a 2-ton rocket and the SUV-sized LCROSS Lunar Crater Observation and Sensing Satellite into the permanently shadowed crater Cabeus on the moon's south pole. NASA's LCROSS spacecraft captured this image of plume kicked up by a spent rocket that probe had sent crashing into the moon. The crash plus subsequent impact of LCROSS itself yielded enough water fill about a dozen 2-gallon, that is 7.6 liter, NASA announced on November 13, 2009. Accused 9/11 mastermind to face civilian trial in New York. Washington, the Obama administration said Friday that it would prosecute Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, the self-described mastermind of the September 11 attack in Manhattan federal courtroom, a decision that ignited a sharp political debate but took a step towards resolving one of the most pressing terrorism detention issues. The decision announced by Attorney General Eric H. Holder Jr. could mean one of the highest profile and highest security terrorism trials in history would be just blocks away from hijackers from Al-Qaeda destroy the World Trade Center, killing nearly 3,000 people. Mr. Holder said he would instruct prosecutors to seek death sentences for Mr. Mohammed and 4 accused September 11 co-conspirators who would be tried alongside him. But while the civilian system would handle those cases, he said 5 other detainees would be prosecuted before a military commission. Parappanamangadi Sub-District School Arts Fete to begin on 21st. Narayan Nair Memorial Higher Secondary School, Chelambra, will be the host. School officials said that the fete will be inaugurated by Honorable Minister Paloli Mohammad Kuti on November 21st, and Ms. K.P. Sudhira will be the guest of honor. The event is expected to give a jolt of mirth to the whole region. Forbes magazine lists Obama, Manmohan, Bin Laden and Dawood Ibrahim in the list of world's most influential people, that too together. Maybe it's for the first time that the Forbes magazine is listing underworld dons and terrorist icons along with public personalities. We'll move on to the business world. Rebuilding its economy, Iraq shuns U.S. business. Iraq's Baghdad Trade Fair ended Tuesday, 6 years and $1 trillion after American invasion that toppled Saddam Hussein, and one country was conspicuously absent. That would be the country that spent $1 trillion on the invasion and occupation, but also on training the equipping Iraqi security forces and on ambitious plans and projects in every province aimed to rebuilding the country and restarting the economy. The trade fair is a telling indication of an uncomfortable truth. America's war in Iraq has been good for business in Iraq, but not necessarily for American business.